somebody, probably Chapel, is a traitor because we have discovered yet again grey flesh here in this base, and that means that somebody, probably Chapel, is a metal horror. Here on CSI Rimworld, my friends, I, detective streamer, will find out the truth behind the metal horror. But you know, given that I was suspicious of 2 people, one of which is immune to metal horrors, I have a pretty short list of people it could be. Grey Flesh was on a meditation spot. We have 2 people who can meditate, right? Grey Flesh was on this meditation spot on the way up to the research lab, so that could imply that it's either Giggity or Biscuit, given that they are also researchers, but I don't think Biscuit has ever done any research, given that normally Al-Hazred's there, Giggity is there, and Biscuit's busy doing other stuff. So I think it's either Giggity or Chapel, but the fact they were also meditating, it was on the meditation spot, I mean, it's Chapel, isn't it? And this is a bizarre situation because, hilariously, the metal horror is the least of Chapel's concerns. Chapel has been infected with something called oripathy, or oripathy, or however you want to pronounce that. It does, in fact, progress upwards. She's gone from 50 to 51% since the battle yesterday, where some sort of Psycaster cursed her with it. I've been informed, loosely and roughly, by the creator of VPE Oripathy that there is a way to slow it down. What I'm getting at is we kind of have ways to deal with our other problems right now, and this is major. So, 2 solutions. A, we find a way to slow it down. Now, I've been told that there is a side path that uses this type of thing, as you can see it right there. Oripathy. You've got all sorts of strange oripathatic stuff. I don't know if that's the right phrase there. I've been roughly told that something in that path can help us. However, the idea of giving somebody... We could give it to Al-Hazred, of course. I could even give it to Chapel herself. Bearing in mind, the oripathy itself gives extra psi sensitivity, or as it's called at this point, magical aptitude. So using these powers, she could kind of harness it and potentially try and find a, not a cure, but we can, I think, slow it down, stagnate it, basically. I love that idea that she's learning how to harness it, and that might eventually cure her, or it might kill her, who knows. Along with that, we might have stuff in the Paladin path, right, that can cure her. We might have stuff in any of these arcane paths, flesh-shaping or Horaxian magic, that can somehow, there's something there called Void Rebirth, partial ghoulification. I mean, maybe there's some really dirty, awful ways that we can try and not necessarily save her, but resurrect her if and when she dies. A healer Mexer might do it. A resurrector Mexer might do it, right? Failing all of those things, there was that research that I think I skipped over, called something like Entersomnia. Now, this allows us to build a medieval crypto sleep casket. My concern with trying to go down this side path is we need to do it like right now. I think we need to start it right away. Her side focus is artistic, so I need to make something kind of arty as well to make it work for her. I don't know if there's enough time between that infection spreading and her being able to unlock whatever can maybe slow it down. I think there's also something we can craft at the drugs lab. Like, there's plenty of stuff. Oh, this is a dense tree. Wow, look at this. Originium infection. Skip an originium crystal inside the target to infect them with oripathy. There you are. Boost their psychic sensitivity. That is exactly what we have. This Psycast raises the infection by 50%, killing in 2 casts. That is exactly what happened to her. I'm not going to read all of them, but I can't have a notice. All the way up. Summon stabilized originite crystal. Right. Okay. I don't quite know if that will help it. The oripathy you get from that is curable. The drawbacks are less severe. I don't know if that will even help her at this point. Oh, God. Overcharge your body with a modified strain of the virus, dramatically changing your metabolism to be hyper-efficient and self-regenerating. Form an armor of it around you. I just don't know. So here's what we'll do then. I think I set Chapel on, like, maybe non-stop meditation. To save her life, she just sits there all day meditating. I also had to throw a couple of people in prison because they were being pricks yesterday trying to slaughter my animals. So they can both be, they're both set to release as soon as possible. Hello, skeletons. I don't suppose you sell... We'll never do persuasion. Oh, come on, mole. Chapel. I didn't suppose you sell any, curing stuff, do you? I mean, apparently we can craft something somewhere. I'll try the drugs production bench. Maybe they just sell it. Maybe they just have it for sale. Let's see here. Hi. You don't happen to have... Nope. What a shocker. Digestible healer nanites. Oh. As in, like... Wait, is that a healer serum? Or is that not what you put in the food? You, like, bake it into a meal and then it cures you, right? Can't afford it. It doesn't even matter if it is good. I can't afford it. I'm going to have to sell them. What am I going to sell them? There's some mithril and some components and some arcanium. Okay, so it's not a healer mech serum. I don't know what the fuck this is. Hi there. Technology seems almost impossible. Filled with nanites capable of healing all injuries in an instant. Acting as a condiment. It is that. So we add these into a meal. Someone eats the meal and it heals them. I think is how it works. I'm pretty sure this is from vanilla expanded cooking, no? We need meat for that. That's okay. I can make that happen. And then we say no condiments other than, there it is, digestible healer makes serum. And then there's also the digestible resurrected nanites. It's just something's obviously reskinned it there to act more like a potion instead. Cool. Alpaca self-tamed. Oh my god, life-saving alpaca. Hello. Do you need to be in an area? It's alright. I'll send Bruiser after it in a second. Hold on. Let's see if this is enough, though. So we get tasty hair meat. Okay, 14. I don't know. That's enough. It's not enough. Missing a condiment. No, it's right. No, unforbid. Okay, we're good. We're good. Watch. Put a little mushroom, little hair, and then everybody's favorite, digestible resurrected make serum, a little rice, sorry, of course, yep, it's a real meal we're making here. Delicious, life-saving risotto, little hair risotto, and then you come here. This is silly. This is so stupid. I've never done this before, so I don't know. Okay. Digestible healer nanites. Consume. Gourmet meal. Here we go. Okay, will that work? Will it just grow her eye back? It's very possible this might just grow her eye back, so we'll see what happens here. Any second now. Oh, it just cures your injuries. Ugh. Well, I mean, that's not bad. It did just cure all her injuries, though, so we didn't actually get much from that. Remove all injury. Yeah, okay. It was worth a go. It didn't work, but fair enough. Now, I've seen a lot of comments from people saying it doesn't make any sense that we can craft guns, but not make gunpowder. It turns out that's actually my fault. I made a whole new research to be able to craft gunpowder and make ammo. Ammo is much, much harder to craft than it is by default. Turns out, because I'm an idiot, I didn't make it so that you needed gunpowder before you got gunsmithing. So you were quite literally able to invent guns before gunpowder. This will unlock, well, I mean, in theory, you'd have to unlock this before this, but as you can see, that's not the case. Cut a long story short, we can now make gunpowder, and then with gunpowder, we can make ammo. I've made this take much longer to craft, and it is much more expensive because you need to make gunpowder out of chem fuel and bricks. Does that make sense? No. The alternative was make like gunpowder or a little fun crafting chain to make weaponry harder to come by. Speaking of which, I want to run the research then, so we can get drug production in the first place, so we can actually make the bloody chem fuel. Alhazred, my friend, you are absolutely being put straight back on that. What are you doing? But we've got to go to Enter Somnia so that we can potentially put Chapel on ice for a little while. I think it also needs like insect jelly, which we don't have, so we're going to have to go out and find some of that as well. Oh, stop it. Just give me a friggin' minute. What is it this time? Clotted pain. Yeah, move away from that. Let Alhazred deal with it, please. It's obviously research. What are you running from? What's he running from? Don't do this. Don't do this. Oh, there's a skeleton still alive. That explains why the trade caravan couldn't sell us everything. Just give it a little lobotomy, huh? It's like running around in panic. You can kill it with that? What the fuck? That's crazy. There's another one right there that I missed. Oh, God. Alhazred, you're the only person that can deal with this, my friend. Okay, get in there. Just deconstruct it. Deconstruct it. Oh, no, don't study the wall. Or maybe we do study the wall and then take it apart. Bone Reaper Tech. Ankylosis Table. Bone Tide Nexus. Ecathoristis Bench. I mean, it's cheap. It sounds like it could be fun. Let's go for that. It's basically just a reroll, sort of. Oh, that's so much good research sacrifice, but we had to do it. I mean, it's in the crafting room. Anywhere else, I probably would have left it, to be honest with you. Oh my god, I've just realized the problem. I was like, how the hell has that not got any points in it yet? Revenant Invisibility is advanced, right? Anomaly projects have an advanced and then a basic one, and we've only been doing basic research. Oh, shit. Can I not pick a basic one at the same time, then? Oh, no, that seems like a terrible oversight by this research tree. Oh, Christ. I'll fix it at some point. Dark Study's off the menu. Besides, the regular study is way more important. We got a life to save here. Hold on a damn second. Pain makes you a better sidecaster. It means that you're able to spam abilities more. This is a guy who is unaffected by pain, yet simultaneously is receiving infinite pain. An unfathomable, so much pain that it cannot be quantified, but it doesn't actually affect him because he's a ghost. Look, pain level, not a number. Bonus to arcane load reduction, not a number. what we could do is keep one of those pain walls active. I mean, if we get one spawning in a weird place like over here, whatever, leave it. If there's a raid, we stand Alhazred by that wall, let him get juiced up on the pain that he can't feel because he's a ghost. Suddenly he's slinging fireballs or, you know, whatever's more appropriate for the scenario, left, right, and center. You're going after a wild boar. Mole is about to get herself killed, and I'll be honest, I have absolutely no sympathy when you go up and whack a wild boar with a pickaxe. You get what you deserve, Murray. Shocking. I almost cannot believe that happened at all. Have you not taken enough of a beating recently that you really thought that was necessary? Poppy, go rescue her. I haven't seen any more grey flesh for a while. We could do a quick search. Now, hold on. Tynan is Canadian. Ludion Studios is a Canadian studio. That is a Commonwealth country. God save the king. I see this fucking thing spelt the American way. I'm going to shit myself in the name of our sovereign. Okay, well, there's no grey flesh there. I'm giving you one chance here. Okay, I'm going to assume there's no grey flesh then. This is the wrong way to spell it. Well, hold on, that's biotech, though. I've never felt more betrayed in my life. Fine, you can surrender your identity and sovereignty, Ludion Studios. I don't care, I'm not going to acquiesce. We found an ancient server, by the way. An ancient server, is it like a computer server? Or is this like a really, really old butler falling from space? Has it landed yet? Oh, there it is. Hi there, how you doing? Ooh, ancient server. Ooh, it's something we can build. Okay, composed of 3 connected sections. The data it holds, however, remains unknown. That's a lie. It's a fabrication. You've just been tricked. Claim that. Claim that for me. We have discovered the new Dart project's undiscovered. Shut up. Discovered something new. I just haven't named it yet. Okay, well, listen, let's have a chat. Xenogenetics. That is crazy that only requires electricity. I don't think we're a particularly genetic engineering-orientated colony. Thank you. Reroll. Goodbye. We've got nothing of any value whatsoever. Okay, we'll take the recurve bow as a cheap reroll. Remember, kids, if you find a suspicious server dumped in a field, always plug it in and connect it to your internet. It could be full of bitcoins. You never know these things. Okay, let's see what this is all about then. Oh, you're just leaving it there. I guess I should probably reinstall it. Psychic ritual quality plus 5%. I'm curious what that would do for us. I mean, I assume it's the rituals that you get from Anomaly, right? That I'm probably never going to touch. Hey, bring that back with you. Can you carry it back on the horse? Why does he keep whispering to the horses about Riz? What are you doing? Oh, good lord. I mean, there's that, but you might be able to see where my mind is already going with this. The whole backstory I gave this planet was that the Sanguiphage elite became Sanguiphage to escape all the horrible diseases on this planet. Much like Alhazred being a ghost is immune to being a metal horror, so with the Sanguiphage, they've also got perfect immunity. To see where we might be forced to go with this. Oh no, is this some sort of poetic lesson that we've accidentally set up here? Oh wowee, a thinking man's game in my Rimworld. Mole has eaten a skeleton. What the fuck are you... Why? Oh... What are you fucking doing? All you had to do was wait probably 20 more seconds. Well, Bruiser's running from something now. Oh, it's another bloody finger spike. Will you piss off? Be gone! Smashed! Smash and Bruiser. Smash and Bruiser with Marika's hammer. I've really got no concerns at all for this whole battle. Boom. Bruiser is immune to your bullshit. If only we could all be a bit more like Bruiser. I gotta restore some limbs as well. Don't let me forget. Come on, Bruiser. Come on now. He's gained a level. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we can do with you here. So the first level is just going to be the infection. Not particularly useful, I will admit. Sorry, let's sort out the whole arm situation. So your right radius has been smashed, so you need a whole new right arm here. You also need a right arm. Weird. Okay. Poppy also needs a right arm, and by that I mean a left leg. That's so strange. Wow, what a coincidence. You're fine. I'm going to harvest the prisoners soon. So we need 2 lungs, a heart, 2 kidneys. I can do that. And then you also need 2 kidneys, though. How has this rotten body got kidney disease? You're a rotten body. I guess we'll just take your heart as well. We're going to execute the other one. I don't need to recruit them. I guess we could recruit them and put them in the... Because you're immune to the toxins, right? Oh, okay. Assigned to work then. Still no insomnia. I mean, at this point, maybe we just research the monument to give her a good send-off. Oh, and look at this, though. Pesky has released a brand new mod, the Ghastly Guns mod, which comes with all sorts of, I mean, probably Bloodborne-inspired weaponry. I mean, look at these. They're incredible. They're absolutely perfect for this playthrough. At the current rate, it would take 2.3 days. I gotta reroll. A really cool mod that adds a whole bunch of steam-powered materials. You basically build out from a steam vent and add all of this stuff as kind of attachments and fuel it with that. Oh, God. I can't take it. Okay, well, let's go. Listen, let's go. Oh, it's the cheapest research. Yeah, go for it. Yeah. Maybe this is where we finally wake up to the situation. We stop having the prison and everything in one place. Now, people actually like the idea of our cathedral having the kind of the containment center, the monolith. I think it's a cool aesthetic. My big complaint is having the kitchen in there and the hospital and the prison as well. Like, all the void stuff being kept together in like a cathedral of sunlight is very cool. You're right. What we might do is put a pause on this. Let's hold off on that. Let's go ahead and throw a proper kitchen down. Lovely waterside restaurant. Oh, wowee. And in fact, we can save some of that rich soil if we do something like this. This is fine. And then we can keep the food in under the mountain because it's cooler. Oh, wow. That's so smart. Finish grabbing the last of the stuff from here. Smash this wall down. Throw down another research bench. Or maybe even 2 if I can fit them in. The fuck? Brain damage? What the hell? No pulse. Clinical death. Oh, well, I mean, we just took their heart out. No pulse is a bit of an understatement. I mean, you're not wrong. You're technically not wrong. Bioferrite arm for biscuit as well. There you go, my friend. Well, I'm totally in control of the situation, other than the fact that Chapel is very slowly marching towards death. Other than that, everything's great. Oh my god. Hello. Yes, I could tell you were here from the friggin' frame rate. You remember I made friends with these people so they would come to the base and sell us ammo? Oh, we're good. They sell primitive ammo and spacer ammo. You know, the 2 ammo types that we don't need. There, I gave them some junk out of the stockpile to keep them on our good side. They might turn up with ammo. I mean, there's a chance they'll turn up with the ammo we need. One day. Just gonna casually install a bioferrite leg on a genetic monstrosity in the dark when you haven't got a head. That can't go wrong. Oh, it didn't go wrong. Wow. I'm shocked. I should have more faith in the good doctor. 16.87 medical. You know what? Fair enough. Skeleton! Shooter has been assigned to penal labor by Chapel. Wow, it would help if I could read. Listen, Scalders, I like you. I really do. You are... Oh, somebody pointed out that we could also, like, bestow curse on Chapel if she dies. Bring them back as profaned. What I was about to say, there was the profaned are, like, rotten people who are unfeeling, unthinking, uncaring. I was actually probably going to turn Scalders into a laborer instead of, like, a full-blown colonist. Feels weird. Like a band of human survivors fighting back against the sanguiphage and all of these horrors in the night, and then casually we got a rotten skeleton friend hanging around. It's like a bit weird, isn't it? So hey, about installing all of those limbs. It turns out we simply can't. We can't. They must be research locked. I guess we need actual basic prosthetics before we can install that. So I tried to install all of these, and as you can see there, we've got lung in the stockpile. Can't do it. The only option I've got is to remove lungs. Not at any risk of dying anytime soon. I'm sure we'll get more raiders, but a bit of a pain in the ass that we wasted all that time and medicine when we could have been researching. Sorry, Scaldes. I don't know why I'm apologizing. You have no idea what's going on. I mean, it's a rotten zombie. It's a horrible, rotten zombie. Come on, show me the good shit here. Come on. Come on. Osseous limbs. Okay, yeah, fine, good. Yeah, okay, whatever. Reroll. Come on. Come on. Do it for Chapel. I'm losing it here. Gunpowder. Great, you're so funny. What was that? What was that? No. 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 I'm just not really in the mood for this. No. People's lives are on the line now. It's all well and good to fuck around, but not right now. This is it. Can we not just try and make some progress, though? Arcanium ore, that's all L6. Oh, my God. All right, I take back everything I've said. We got steel, we got silver. Actually, that was a banger. Hold on, there's more. Compacted bioferrite. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That was like 2 bioferrite meteorites, 2 steel, 1 silver, 1 arcanium. Remember that big thing that popped up saying, like, oh, if you have 1 pie, then you get 1 pie and 1 pie, and then 1 pie in peace and consume and pie in peace. And I was like, I'm not figuring that out. You just get double the pie. They replicate, you get double the pie. That's it. If you've got 1 piece of pie, the first self-bacon pie, you get another piece of pie. And then if we forbid those other pieces of pie in the first pie, we get 4 more pie. It doubles. So I'm thinking if I do this, it might make the food consumption a little less. It might help out the chefs a little bit more. A lot of jobs to do, and I've taken Chapel. I thank fucking God we got the floor done, though. Brilliant. I did forbid all the walls, and then I realized, hang on a second, we should probably re-forbid that. Gunpowder. Now we're back to where we should be. Listen, this is ridiculous. This is nonsense. Smoke pot packs. Explosive crate. I mean, that's good. Just enter Somnia. Just enter Somnia, though. No. You're not listening. Bees! What's that? Somebody stole your sweet roll. I would like to reform the ideology based on what we've done here, because organ use and organ harvesting is freaking them out a little bit. They're upset about artificial limbs, which, of course, we've basically had to install across the board at this point, because Many people have lost many parts of their bodies. And I mean, that's what I like about the fluid ideology, right? Is you reform it based on the situation and the things you encounter. And in this case, we've encountered a lot of weapons, a lot of armed people, and they've sliced us. Limb from limb. Organ use. Acceptable. Absolutely. I'm going to roll back body mechanization to... I guess it's got to be approved. We're going all the way from abhorrent to approved, because we do approve of that, because we haven't got a bloody choice. And to be honest, I don't think I care about anything else. Everything else is still absolutely fine. Preferred xenotypes don't care. Venerated animals, we go shade, because they've been with us since... I don't know what that is, but that is awesome. Don't worry about it too much. Boom. Good reformation. That should cheer everybody up. They won't be beating themselves up over the fact that they didn't have a choice but to replace their limbs, right? In the case of Dr. Alhazred, they actually have some limbs. Hold on a second, you're also missing an eye. You realize the average eyes in this colony, we've got like 1.2 eyes per person. When I'm less concerned about the chapel situation, we'll focus on those ossified limbs or whatever they're called, see if we can get some... So why are you doing the floors first? Will you grow up? See if we can get ourselves some of the bone eyes. Or alternatively, we get a paladin that can regrow limbs. Maybe something for the future. Bruiser the paladin? I don't know if it really suits him, but he has been kind of a big, armored, heavy-hitting guy with a hammer, and that's very paladin. As much as I love the rogue path, we've obviously got to keep going down oripathy here. Summon originite crystal or overcharged originite crystal. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I just need to... I think we need to get to, like, level 7. Literally have nothing to lose, because she's going to die either way, right? Something I might like to do is go and trade with some settlements, see if we can find some way to cure it. There is something. I said, somebody said have a look at the... Hold that thought. Somebody said have a look at the tab. Orage inhibitor. A dose of overcharged originite mixed with luciferium specifically created to grant the ability to reset the infection back to its starting point. Right, so it sounds like a combination of the Psypath plus this might be how we control it. At which point, maybe Chapel actually becomes insanely powerful, because then she can, like, two-shot people no matter what in, like, big area of effect. Bees! I don't think I'll do much with the bees. Well, at least not right now. Okay. So we don't need a phalangite construction. Hulking warriors. This seems like this might be a way to, like, create animals, like build an army. I could maybe leave Alhazred in charge of that. Let's reroll for now and try and find Enter Somnia. Soul gems. Oh, Enter Somnia is right. 5.2 days. She's probably fine then. Because in the last, what, like 3 or 4 days, it's gone up 8%. So she should be okay. However, hilariously, that's the easy part. 5,000 points of research is the easy part. We have to build this thing with, shame I can't have a look at it here. It's insect jelly and, like, hay and shit. I won't lie, I have no idea what these stake driver gloves do. We've made a pair. All they're doing right now is doing manipulation minus 5%. The description says they do some sort of, like, extra benefit in melee. So I think I'm going to give that to Chapel, who's currently sat around doing nothing. Sat around waiting to die and praying to whatever sun god we have that she can get some magic power to try and stop it. Probably fairly safe to say Mole and Poppy are both trustworthy. I'll rename those. I think they've earned a colony name. Raznov I'm not renaming unless we can save his life, which right now we can't unless we've got the research. I'm not gonna lie, you're probably gonna die. 91%. I'm sorry, I don't think there's anything I can do for Raznov. That sucks because he's got a double passion in mining. He could have been very, very good. I think there really is no saving him. What the fuck are you doing? Are you emitting dead life dust? Caffeine impervious. I know how that feels. Yep, you're making dead life dust. Brilliant. Oh, that's a lot of pie. That's a lot of pie. I feel like... Why wouldn't I just want the pie? Because I can destroy the pie. I mean, there's a destroy button, there's a mod, whatever. That's a little cheating. We can just eat the pie. Like, I've got 10 people awaken the monolith. It turns out there's an event that anybody who's eaten the pie turns evil. They turn into more pie. The pie has been people all along. Yeah, there he goes. Oh, Poppy. Oh, no, Poppy. Raznov, I'm sorry. I just couldn't get the research. I totally overlooked it. Obviously, we'd already started Enter Somnia by then. That's my bad, but your sacrifice will be remembered. You will be remembered because now I have remembered that I need to remember to research that thing before I forget, and you die horribly. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. You might as well just have... come on. Chapel. Come on. It's her. I specifically moved because she's got artistic meditation, right? So what I did was I moved all of the statues to one place, removed the other meditation spots so that Alhazred, we can make more of an obvious divide between who's meditating at the place. So Alhazred, he's got void meditation meditating at the ceiling platform and chapel, and I specifically gave them an assigned meditation spot. And the grey flesh is there. So I think it's I would say a 99% chance that it is Chapel. She has shit growing out of her. She has shit growing inside of her. Alarming 60%. 75% aptitude, though. On the plus side, the faster it progresses, the faster she is also going to gain experience from meditation. In that case, we put Alhazred all the way back in doctoring. We put him back on the dark study as well, because I trust that he is not the metal horror. I think it's almost 100% Chapel. While analyzing the grey flesh sample, we finally isolate the biosignature. The signature emerges from the fusing of human tissue with metallic bioferrite filaments, which spider through the flesh and take control of the nervous system. So she's being puppeted around by a horrible monster inside of her, trapped in her own body. And then when we deal with that, she's going to be puppeted by a horrible rock-like cancer on the outside of her body. Trapped inside again. It's horrible. Yeah. Chapel, come and lie down. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. Threat level of the ancient server and ancient database increased. Okay. Let me read through these and summarize them in a second. We'll just go ahead and store them in the message tab for now. This is way more important. We know it's her. It's got to be her. It's going to be her. If it's not her, I will cry. Here we go. It was her. Okay, Alhazred, get back, draft up. Here we go. Can we lobotomize the metal horror? Apparently not. No, you're not allowed to. Bruiser, smash it to pieces. Alhazred, let's go in there. Mike, move forward. Here we go. Get it, squad. This metal horror is going to get absolutely bodied between these three. Oh, that's the stake driver gloves. Did you see that? Interesting. So it does bonus damage. Oh, look. Oh, that's cool. Just be careful, Alhazred. Okay, I'm actually going to back you off because you've already taken a big hit there from the metal horror. Oh, boom. Oh, bruiser. Kill it dead. There we are. Problem solved. Whoa. My guy, absolutely, he handled that. Holy shit, that was awesome. How are you doing? A couple of stabs in the head, stab in the ear. You're all right, though. Obviously, he's immune to metal horror, so we haven't got to worry about any strange side effects there. And how's Chapel doing, more importantly? Are you okay? Oh, man. She just can't catch a break, can she? Come out of her leg. Once again, like, I'm glad they're leaving, but I'm also kind of scared that they are. What is going on out there? Oh, my God. The UV sensitivity. That's so funny. They're turning up and being knocked out by the... I never thought about that. Oh, well, that's amazing, isn't it? All right, whatever. But it's in the bloody daytime when they can't survive in the day. Amazing. Number of self-baking pies. Okay, dinner is served. I'm not gonna forbid those. I think that's enough pie. That's like a tremendous amount of pie. It's done. Enter Summoner is complete. Beautiful. Where do we go from here then? Well, basically, we can now change direction to whatever we want rather than feeling like what we have to get. I don't know how useful the Bone Reaper stuff is. I mean, that might only be something that's appropriate for the Bone Reaper faction, right? You might only be able to do that if you've got the Xenotype. Meat drying. You know I love some dry meat. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no, we're not eating them fast enough. What have I done? I may have killed us all. I think we'll say lavish food is, by the way, nothing. I'm gonna copy this as a backup. We're gonna call this one pie. And then we're going to say, take it all the way, and then only eat pie. Holy shit, another level. Chapel, show me. So I guess we'll just go up the tree, because I'm not sure which ability. There is apparently an ability that can do something to... I don't think it stops it. I don't think this is ever curable. We can do something like slow it down or harness it in a way that won't potentially be life-threatening immediately. Read through the entries for the database as well. It's kind of cool. It's pretty meta. What they've effectively done is made an anomaly out of the database itself. The way it works is we can use the database to effectively to avoid provocation ritual on stuff that we've already encountered and summon them. Or, if we don't suppress it, it can rapidly summon new entities that we haven't seen yet. So it kind of like allows you a bit more fine control over anomaly progression. And that's a really cool idea for an anomaly when you've got so many new anomalies added by the many, many mods we've got, right? Let's clean this bloody place up. I think it's time we turn this into a nice, proper, usable ideology room. Huge, massive. Now I can keep more pie. Sadly, the pie doesn't actually need refrigerating. Alchemy. That's the one from Medieval 2. I'm going to put this on the to-do list, right? Obviously, our only real priority now, we've dealt with Alhazred's Mask, we've dealt with the weapons, we're in a pretty good place there, like, defensively. Chapel, obviously got to deal with that, and then I'm going to add on our kind of hunter school, for lack of a better word. We're doing some great work in the background here. We've got alchemy complete, we've got some fantastic research, anatomy, and physiology. Will that allow me to actually implant replacement limbs? I don't know. We're going to bloody find out. And at long last, one of the most important rooms in the colony is getting a bit of a facelift. Any problems we've got to worry about then are our Chapel's rock problem, the finger spikes coming out of an infinite pool of blood leading to a parallel dimension, and a staggering amount of pie that I'm probably going to have to caravan and dump somewhere. Oh, there's some really cool things in the decor tab. No! Ah! I made a mistake. I got greedy. That's with a non-stop pie diet. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Hold on. Donate the pie to our neighbors, our hungry neighbors. I love that the city is like basically under siege. Can just do this. I can just go take the pie, take the horses. I mean, just with kilograms of pie, 60 kilo of pie. We are at 65% of the way there. We've gained 15% over the course of this episode. She is level 5 in magic. She has another 1, 2, 3, 4 levels at the very bare minimum. I mean, I don't know which one I have to pick for this. I don't want to know. I don't want to know the spoilers. I've read the descriptions. It's unclear which of these will help us. One of them is apparently the right choice, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? Maybe it'll come down to a dice roll. I wanted to do more to the actual ritual room before we did the conversion, but I thought, listen, it's off cooldown. Let's take the gamble, and it's a gamble that paid off. We've totally converted Biscuit. How are we looking in terms of the ideology then? Giggity and Mole, and then Poppy, who's obviously out caravanning, I think is a different ideology too. We're slowly getting there. Obviously, when this room is nicer, it will be a little easier. Oh, shit. I was going to gift it to them, but it has no value. All right, then. Well, I'm going to do mass pie dumping. There we go. Oh, no. I have discovered the decorations tab. Oh, dear. Did I just spend half the cloth on something, you may be asking? Probably not, because I doubt anybody's been keeping that close an eye on the cloth. But if you were, congratulations for being so attentive. I know what you're thinking. I've finally done it, haven't I? All this cloth that I was saving up with, I've outfitted this colony to be an elite hunting band, capable of taking on any threat. Oh, no, my friends. That would be a total waste. Behold, lobster carpet. A carpet for every home. Most homes. Some homes got 2. These are like 100 each. Decorative windows that are quick to build and only 30 slate. Also the painting tool, which I've used liberally. A lot of this stuff isn't as it appears. A lot of it is made of wood, like this, for example. And these gates are made of steel, because getting slate is a real pain in the ass. I know what you're thinking. Well, surely if you're building all of these slate fences, then surely the defenses themselves are finished. Wrong again! Wrong on both counts! Should I be sacrificing defense for aesthetic? No. This is the one series where we should not do that. So, I've invested in defenses. Or more specifically, Mole is working on the defenses right now. Castle guardrail. You stand behind it. It's a barrier. I had a look through the security tab. It's a barrier, but you make it out of slate instead. I heard something screaming then. That actually might be perfect timing to test it out. Hello? Oh, there's nothing here. Must have been the horses screaming in agony. It's a good look. It's a good look, isn't it? Mole, by the way, nailed it. Absolutely. I mean, without Mole, this colony would have fallen into disrepair, because all Chapel is doing is the meditating. 18 construction double passion. I heard someone take damage then. I heard someone take damage. And yet, once again, I look at the colonist bar and see no one's actually in any danger whatsoever. And I think to myself, is the screaming coming back of these? They are decorative gargoyles that you can put on the other face of the wall looking outwards. Oh, extra stone cutting tools. All of this has been funded, by the way. Obviously, with the stone cutting stuff here. I've had the quarry set to cut chunks and chisel blocks for absolutely ages. We've used up 15% of the quarry on basically that. Don't do it again. Okay, we're actually staying on top of the whole pie issue. These floors are steel as well, by the way. I noticed these in the floor tab. I thought they'd be made out of some sort of brick. Nope, it's all just steel as well. So there's been a lot of aesthetic hiding from me because I thought we just didn't have the resources, but it's been there all along. And now we've had that rain of meteors, which we probably spent... Oh, I thought we spent all the steel from that, but no, it's just still there. Basic, it is a a tiny, small amount of what I ever expected we would build. But this already is in the right direction. So much more than when we started today. This wasn't even the focus. The focus was curing Chapel, but given that all I can do for that is just have her sit still, we have to do something, right? We are going to leave it there today, having built a beautiful beginning. Kind of laying the groundwork of what our aesthetic will be. We've dealt with the metal horror. We've done a fantastic amount of research. We're in the process of finding some sort of, again, not cure, but man, I didn't know the right word for it. Immunization, slowdown for Chapel. Next episode, as soon as the walls are finished, which I suppose I'll unforbid now and let them carry on with that. The most simple goal is to get these external walls finished, and then I'll start working on the Hunter School. Thank you for joining me here today. It's been a fantastic day. I'm a little worried Chapel is probably still going to die, depending on how fast we can get this done. Do a lot of caravanning tomorrow as well, see if we can buy one of those things that will slow it down or hold it off or whatever. Let's see where it goes. But I'm super happy with the aesthetic. I think that's finally starting to take form, and that's the best way to sum it up. Thank you to Jessica Smith, the great and powerful Salt of the Unkillable, Mochi Panda, Under the Couch, Cal345, Give Me Manhead, Ember the Kobold, Silver, Malarkey, Daggett, Taff, Rotro, Raggy, Sleepy257, Jusada, Night Rouge, Roxy, Rocket, Spongy, 1312, Zombra, Atlas the First, Biscuit, Overlord, Alex Dimitri, Nikki Stick, Strongest Among Us, and Snowlauger for their support. The executive producer is over on Patreon. Thank you for joining me today in Rimworld, over on the second channel, Little Minecraft. And then as soon as I find even remotely the time, we'll be doing a little Terraria, because I have an itch that needs scratching, and it needs scratching with some expert Master Mode Terraria. Thing it is Shrewlad, Dragon of Elder, Betimus Max, Red Racer B18, Nylanthria, Potion Seller, Cactipides, Leia Multi, Tia, Tasnarf, No Thoughts Head MT, Patrick Doyle, Mantle, Dreadburn 94, and Whiskey Queer. Goodbye, and see you all very soon. Bye, 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 bye.